In football, form is temporary, but value? That's where things get interesting. Because in just a matter of months, several African players have seen their market values skyrocket, some doubling, others breaking into the elite tier. From Bundesliga breakthroughs to AFCON heroes to Premier League dominance. These are 8 African stars whose market values have exploded in 2026, and the real reasons why. Let's start with one of the fastest risers, Christian Kofane. At just 19 years old, his value jumped from €22 million to €40 million in under 5 months. After moving from Albacete to the Bundesliga, Kofane has quietly built a solid debut season. 20+ appearances, 4+ goals, 3+ assists. But here's the key, he's only starting 33% of games, which tells you everything. This rise isn't even based on full exposure yet. Add AFCON experience and early caps for Cameroon, and you're looking at a player whose ceiling is still far away. Sometimes, one moment changes everything. For Pape Gueye, it was that AFCON winning goal. His value doubled from €20 million to €40 million, the highest of his career. At Villarreal, 20+ appearances, 3+ goals. But beyond stats, Gueye's rise is about big game impact. At 27, this isn't potential anymore, it's peak performance being recognised. Lookman's story is about one thing: environment. From Atalanta to Atletico Madrid, his value climbed from €35 million to €40 million. But the real shift? Starting rate, 39% to 71%. Immediate goal contributions at Atletico. This is what happens when a player finds the right tactical system, and if consistency follows, €40 million might just be the beginning. Not all rises are loud. Ibrahim Maza has quietly climbed from €25 million to €40 million at Bayer Leverkusen. At just 20+ appearances, over 10% goal involvement. No hype, no headlines. Just steady development in one of Europe's most structured teams. And sometimes, that's the most dangerous type of player. This might be the most dramatic rise of them all. From €200,000 in 2021 to €50 million in 2026. Iliman and Ndiaye's journey is pure progression. 24+ appearances, 5+ goals, 2+ assists. Now at Everton, he's not just performing, he's becoming a key attacking figure. And with over 35 caps for Senegal, he's entering his prime at exactly the right time. At just 19 years old, Diomande is already worth €75 million. That's not hype, that's production. 25+ appearances, 9+ goals, 5+ assists. At RB Leipzig, he's combining youth with output, something clubs pay a premium for. And with the World Cup approaching, this number might not hold for long. It could go even higher. €3 million in 2023 to €75 million in 2026. Semenyo's rise is built on consistency and timing. This season, 27+ appearances, 14+ goals. Now at Manchester City, he's delivering at the highest level. And at 26, this proves something important. You don't have to peak early, just peak at the right time. Finally, Bryan Mbeumo. Now valued at €80 million, he sits at the very top of African football alongside Achraf Hakimi. At Manchester United, 25+ appearances, 8+ goals. His rise isn't explosive, it's controlled and consistent. But here's the twist. With Cameroon missing the World Cup, maintaining that value becomes the real challenge. So what do all these players have in common? It's not just talent, it's timing, opportunity, and performance when it matters most. Because in modern football, market value isn't just about ability, it's about impact. Which of these players do you think will hit €100 million next? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy data-driven football stories like this, make sure to subscribe to Okro Football for more deep dives into the numbers behind the game.